The Geo Bid Adjustment tool makes recommendations for bid adjustments on locations based on performance. You can find it under Optimizations for manual bidding and Geo Bid Adjustments 2.0. This tool analyzes the performance for each location your ads showed in and makes recommendations at the campaign level. After you've chosen your campaigns and date range on the left, you'll need to follow 4 simple steps. First, select the bid adjustment level. We're currently using region, but you also have the option to select country, city, and postal code levels. The second step is to select the method Optmyzr will use to provide you with the suggestion. The Intelligent Suggest method uses machine learning and factors in a lot of attributes, including industry vertical, to make a bid recommendation. It is the method selected by default. And the other option is to use the rule-based method, which lets you build your own rules and use your own formulas to set bid adjustments. We will explain this method in a separate video. Next, you'll need to choose your goal. Based on the selected strategy, the tool will recommend bid increases and decreases for each campaign and location combination to help you achieve your goal. For this example, we want to drive more conversions. And the fourth step is to make sure to select the right industry, as this is part of the information the tool will use to generate the suggestions. After you complete the 4 steps, you can click Compute Suggestions, and this will generate different bid adjustment options with different aggressiveness levels. The first row is the most conservative approach, and it will recommend bid adjustments between -15 to 15 on top of the current bid adjustments. Each aggressiveness level will also show you an estimate of how the different metrics will change over time if you were to apply the recommended adjustments. For example, you can see here in the parentheses or the boxes below that with the first option we estimate a 2% increase in cost and a 33% increase in conversions. If we continue to evaluate the other rows, the estimates are pretty identical for the next 2, but the last one, which suggests bid adjustments from -80 to 100, could help us boost conversions by 42%. Here, you can pause for a second and decide whether you're okay with a 12% increase in cost to achieve more conversions when, with just a 2% increase, one of your campaigns will probably be limited by budget. Let's scroll down to the suggestions. The first thing to note here is that even if you're not directly targeting a location, you can analyze its performance and the tool will add it as a target. We can also add additional columns to include things like cost per conversion in the analysis. Now, let's look at a couple of the examples. For California, you can see that we're suggesting to increase the bid adjustments to 16% because this is a converting location. You can also hover over the information icon to understand a little bit more about the reasoning behind the recommendation. For instance, there's obvious value obtained by bidding higher, and there's also a relative cheapness to the conversion. At the same time, we are suggesting a negative bid adjustment, highlighted in red in this case, for England, because it's not a converting location and it's also expensive compared to the rest. You can manually modify the suggestions and select the ones you want to apply. You scroll up again, click the Apply button, and the changes will be submitted to the Google Ads engine. The Geo Bid Adjustment tool is not only an excellent way to leverage profitable locations, but also a great analysis tool to help you make smarter decisions backed by machine learning algorithms.